Friends being overrated is a refreshing take, I'll be honest. Yeah. I'm a big, listen, I often do an advice column called Adept Answers. So if you ever see me put out a live notification that I'm doing Adept Answers, this is exactly what we do the whole time. But we get like deep. Like we actually like dissect someone's whole scenario or whatever. I preach big time on not relying on friends. I just don't really believe in like friends. Friends play a role in your life and most of them will not surpass that role. So don't expect them to surpass that role. Most people are selfish. They're only concerned about what the fuck's going on with them, how it'll benefit them, what they can take from what you're saying. Don't expect too much from them. So trust no one but yourself. Kind of, but there's always an exception. There will be somebody that surpasses the level. Even if it's just one singular person, somebody will at some point in your life be a great friend to you. Or just have good online friends. I mean, my online friends are probably the reason I'm alive today. Because when I was younger, I was just like, I just had nobody. I had nobody to relate to. I had nobody that I gave a fuck about or really bonded with, except for the people that I met online. Like I had such strong friendships and such a good time with people that I met online, and I tried to make sure who they said that they were most of the time. But of course, sometimes, people did pull shady stuff and they weren't who they said that they were or whatever. But the nice part about being online is like, you can kind of skim over your problems online. Like you could just throw it out there like, oh, I have the worst teacher in the world. I hope bad things happen to her. Something like that, like something edgy online. And everyone's like, yeah, dude, same. All right, let's play some games. And then it's just like, you just move on. And it's like, it's a really good escape and it's really awesome. When I was 13, I sounded like I was 23. So I signed up for a mature WoW guild and I impostered the shit out of them. Yeah, when I was a young kid, I was really good at video games. I mean, like ridiculously good. And so everyone always assumed that I wasn't a kid. So I would just tell them that I was like, yeah, I'm 18 or something. I completely agree with what you said about friends. I'm way more independent once I realized that I'm happier on my own. One thing too, I don't need anyone's approval for anything that I do in life, ever. Especially not now at 26 years old. I just don't need it. I don't care. I know what path that I'm on. I know it's good for me. I know it's good for those around me. And that's why, like, especially in the online world of Twitch and Reddit and Twitter and how critical everyone wants to be all the fucking time. Like, you could look at my Instagram story today. I had a little bit of a rant because it's like people all the time, especially online, they'll be like, oh my God, I don't get it. Adept is so ugly. Oh my God, Adept is so fat. Oh my God, this. And I'm like, in all honesty, you can't tell me shit because I know that if I put myself out there, I'd have lines around the country for people that would willingly eat my ass. So it's like, because 20 people out of hundreds of thousands said some dumbass shit spewing out of their mouths, it doesn't. I'm completely desensitized to it now. Thank God I'm so good looking that there would be that many people lined up to eat my ass if I wanted them to. But in reality, even if you're not as good looking as me, there's still somebody who's gonna eat your ass. It will be the greatest day of their life, the day that they're blessed to eat your ass. And that's a treasure. You can never forget that. So even if those 20, 50, 60 over there would not do it, that one, you make their life. And you always have to hold on to that. Also, if I could, I'd probably eat my own ass because that's how much I love myself. I called myself Adept the best for a reason. Because I just truly think I'm the best. And so I love anyone that loves themselves. I do. I think it's amazing. I might, you might be the cringiest YouTube vlogger, something, whatever it is in the world. But if you love yourself, I think that's sick. because I know what kind of hard work mentally it takes to love yourself. And I think that's an amazing accomplishment in this life, is to be proud of yourself and to be sure of yourself and to not need people's approval. He said, I may not eat your ass, but I would def pay to see you try and eat your own ass. That would be a milestone. See, my options are endless. My options are endless. I have no worry in the world. Any door, I can find a door and it will open at some point. One way or another, it opens. Even if it's only the doggy door, it'll open. I think all the time that I come off cringe, so thank you. I mean, I do have my moments where I'm like, I know that I'm not that likable. I know that I'm cringy sometimes. I know that I'm loud. I know there are times where maybe I don't look pristine, and that's okay. That's fine. I really just don't care. It's okay. You have to just accept it. It's just bound to happen. I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks because my appendix ruptured. I didn't shave. I didn't shower. I didn't brush my teeth. I did nothing but lay there and mope. And the stench that came out of my armpits and the crust that came out of the armpit hair was insane. What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then?
Wow, same, I didn't get my appendix out too.
You're gonna mope because you're so sad that you don't even have the strength to stand up and shave your armpits? No, fuck them. Because the second you get that strength back and you do shave or whatever, maybe you don't shave, but you wash your armpits at the least and you pull yourself together. Maybe you lose 5 pounds, maybe you gain 10 pounds because you let yourself starve unhealthily. That was a bad time to walk in. You know, once you do those things to where you feel you look great and you feel like you're at your best, it's over for these bitches. It's over. Because once you're feeling yourself, no one can tell you shit. So do whatever it takes to be feeling yourself as often as possible. And don't worry about when you're not feeling yourself. Who cares if people attack you and put you down at your worst? Fuck them. Yeah, see? Show them again! No! Fuck them. I needed to hear this, thank you. Well, here's something that is the truthiest truth to ever be spoken into existence. Nobody who truly loves themselves and thinks highly of themselves wants to put others down.